Hello. Today we will be learning how to make an augmented reality experience using Niantic 8th wall. This is going to be a web-based experience that we will be able to use by opening the URL in a browser on our phone, and then the experience will work with our phone camera. So to get started, we will log into Niantic 8th wall at 8thwall.com and then go to 8thwall.com/artisan effects, and that is one word, and we will use it, or we will go to artisan effects and click on the circus lesson template. So then we want to click clone project, and we will give our project a URL. So we can just say circus test. Here, circus test. There we go. So it's duplicating the project right now. And what that means is that we're copying the code and all the assets. So we will have a starting point to get started with Niantic 8th wall. All right, so it has opened into 8th wall Studio. And as you can see here, we have this elephant character. And just to show you what this is supposed to do, we can click play. You see here we have the sidewalk, and then if we click or tap while we're on our phone, it places an elephant object, and we can place another one. So that's how this works. And now we can break down what's going on here a little bit more. All right, so on the left, you will see the objects that are in our scene. So there's the light, the elephant, and then down here, these are the files that are being used. So this is the script, the tap to place. Then we have the elephant GLB, and you just drag assets up here to import them into the scene. Then over on the right-hand side, we have the inspector. So as you can see, if we click an object, it displays in the inspector. And we can toggle here between the scene settings and the inspector. All right, so if we click on our elephant here, we can make changes to it. So you can change position, you can change rotation, and you can also do these things with the arrow keys. Then the scale here, so we can scale everything by 2 when this chain is on. Or if we unlink, we can just scale on the x-axis or whatever axis we want to change here. All right, so we have our elephant here. Then let's say we want to give it a hat. So you'll see this cone is grayed out. We can activate it by checking this box here or this box up here. They do the same thing. Then you'll also see this eye. So that toggles the visibility. And the checkbox determines whether it is active or inactive. And the eye is over here as well. All right, so yeah, we can adjust the position, rotation, scale. With these shapes, we can also change things like the radius or the height over here. All right, then another cool thing we can do is adjust the color. So if we want to make our hat green, We can do this. And we can change other settings to adjust the way our hat appears. For example, the metalness. So we can go to 0. We can go to 1. See. Opacity, that's another fun one. All right, so now we have the cone here, and just to show you how this is added into the scene, if you click this plus icon here, you can add all these different shapes. Then the cone is under more. So if we click sphere, we can add a sphere object. We can use the arrows to move it. And similar to the cone, we can also do things like change the color here. Yeah, so we're going to delete this now. Then just to show you how this script works, so if I click on this, I can see the script. I can adjust variables within the script if I want to. And this is written in TypeScript. And if you're not too familiar with the code, sometimes using AI chatbots is a good way to clarify what's going on with the logic and make adjustments if you would like. So usually the easiest way to get started is just to tweak variables a little bit and see what that changes. So like here we change the minimum scale and the maximum scale. All right, then the way the script is integrated into the scene is if we go to this ground object here, it is attached down here. So tap to place. And this is added by using the new component here. So if we're on an object, so you can just add new component to bring in different components. So this is tap to place. The script is under custom components. All right, so we're on our ground object. So you can see it is using the elephant GLB. So let's say instead we want to get rid of our elephant. So we will deactivate it, which deactivates the cone too, since the cone is a child of the elephant parent. That's why it is under it and indented here. So let's drag our tiger.glb into the scene. All right, so you'll see here we have our tiger. And if we build this scene, we'd have to save it first. So you will see that if we play this scene now, it shows our tiger, but if we click, it still spawns the elephant. So why is that? So if we go back to the ground, you see the entity to spawn is set to elephant.glb. So we have to set it to tiger.glb. Then we do Command S to save. And we build again by clicking play. So now you see the tiger isn't there yet, but if we click, there we go. We got our tiger. All right, great. So now we've got our project here. And next, to actually use this on our phone, we will want to land and publish it. So we click this land button. We have to describe the changes, so we'll just say test. Then we want to click land files and publish. You could also do land files just to do that. And what that does is that saves all the changes you've made. So if you want to make a copy of the project, you can copy it with your changes. But because if you do not land the project and you want to make a copy, then you would duplicate it, but it would just use the Circus template from the beginning in the copy. But if we do it this way and you copy your project, you will get all the changes you made, like the tiger. All right, so our project title will be Circus Test. We can add an image and description if we want. Then we just click done. Great, and now we have this URL, and we can copy the link, share it on social media, whatever we want to do there. And with this link, we can visit it in the browser on our phone, and then we can go walk around and make our tigers pop up. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial, and I hope you have fun building augmented reality with Niantic 8th Wall. Bye. Hello.